We're live.
We're live, baby.
Oh, we're live.
Hey, you know what you should do as a friend? Take none for granted.
None for granted is, yeah, that would be a good friend thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have None for Granted. This is Little Book. Everybody knows Little Book. Everyone knows Booker's, right? So let's just read what's in this one. This is a blend made from 8-year Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey, 11-year Bourbon Whiskey, 7-year Bourbon Whiskey, 7-year Bourbon Whiskey, 8-year Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah, so it's a boo rye.
It's a boo rye. And I believe Path Not Taken, which was the previous one to this, it was...
All rye.
All rye.
Yeah.
And you were saying most people that you've seen them do a take on this say they had very mixed feelings.
Yeah, it's from what I've gathered based on feedback online, people have said this is good, it's not great.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere in that realm.
What boo ryes are out on the market right now that you guys actually like? Because I know also the Knob Creek boo rye was not that favorable as well. So this will probably favor with us.
I suspect that this will probably get better reviews on our channel than most others.
Yeah.
But we're out of the closet.
No, that's the wrong thing to say.
Not it. We're
out of the box thinkers sometimes.
Well,
we're more welcoming than anything else.
Sure. We are fans of Freddie No and most of his creations, at least the ones that we've had, and pretty much the whole Booker's lineup as well. So,
but when we don't like something, we really don't like something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like the Bears, for instance.
Like the Bears. Ooh, kind of sweet on the nose.
Actually, maybe it's in my head, but I got the peanuts right away.
Really?
Yeah, from like off the glass, I got the peanuts.
I wasn't getting peanuts, but I'm definitely picking up a caramel. Like I'm picking up that bourbon blend that's in there for sure. Because I think it's just one rye.
Yeah. I think what I remember gathering from other people's feedback is this is bourbon heavy boo rye. Bourbon
heavy. And people wanted rye heavy?
I don't know. I don't know what the expectation is. I think in my head, it should just be funky, right? Like everything that comes through Little Book should be off the beating path. The path less taken. Or what was the last one called?
That's what it's called.
Is that,
Or path not taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what these should be, right?
The point of these are to be punchy, to be different, to be out there, almost like an experiment.
It's experimental. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Cherries. Cherry, medicinal cherry. Definitely getting like peanuts, peanut butter.
I'm getting peanuts on the finish of the palate.
Okay, I haven't tasted it yet.
But it's very, it's like almost like, you know, like the skin that's on the peanut? Like when you take it out of the shell and sometimes it has that little, that's what it kind of reminds me of more than actual like crunching of the peanut.
Little foreskin?
No. All right, Brandon's on something different today.
That's not it?
No, he forgot to take his meds this morning. The nose, all right, I'm gonna go second sip, but I'm gonna, there's something that's kind of in my head already.
Oh, all right.
It has a medium mouthfeel for me.
It's medium. Yeah, it's medium.
It's not heavy. It's not light.
Yeah.
It has a peanut-esque kind of bitterness on the backside. I like the nose. This is guaranteed now. I've had the second sip. That's the lock it in. I like the nose more than I like the palate. But the palate is punchy. So like if you're expecting Little Book punchy, because it usually is, this is punchy.
Yeah. And what's the proof on this one?
Okay, take a guess. Pretty look.
117.
I was gonna say like 123.
It's probably closer to that, yeah. This is 121.
Oh, right between.
121, and I'd say it's, so then it feels like what it is. So I'm trying to find like an identifiable sweetness, and I'm kind of struggling with that a little bit.
Yeah, it really rides, it feels like it kind of rides heavy on that spice.
It's spicy. Yeah, it's a spicy, I want to call it a bourbon because it tastes like a bourbon. it's a spicy bourbon. It almost tastes like a high rye bourbon.
Yeah.
Right, where you've got it's definitely sweet. I just, hasn't rounded for me yet. It is punchy. It's got a nice hug. I wish it was a little bit thicker on the palate. The nose is good. Yeah, the nose is the standout quality.
The nose is delicious. It's got sweetness on the nose for sure. So I'm just waiting for that to happen on the palate.
Like a cherry lollipop is what I smell on the nose.
I want there to be like a vanilla or a caramel or like a fruitiness. I feel like there's just a lot of spice.
It's spicy. It's like a spicy bread, I guess, is like that kind of sweetness I'm getting. I'm not.
Yeah, and there's all these other little notes. They're so little that I can't put a finger on what they are.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I necessarily like that because I like whiskeys that really can deliver a lot of flavors and experience throughout the palate, but you know how to pinpoint those.
So I think this might be one of those whiskeys that a drop of water might help to open it up.
That's true.
Because it's giving so much on the palate that it's almost hard to delineate what's actually going on.
Yeah, a drop of water or even just like cooling this down a little bit with like some whiskey stones or something might be nice as well.
Yeah.
I do get that little bit of nuttiness on the finish though, but there's a little bit of bitterness as well, which is hard to believe because none of the whiskeys that are in here are that old that you would think bitter, you know?
I get that really nice nuttiness on the finish and more so as I drink a few more, which I like a lot. Sweetness is still tough for me to...
Yeah, if I had to pick a sweetness, I would say this has like a very light vanilla-esque-ness to it on the finish, only after a long time just sitting on it.
I struggle with vanilla because when I associate vanilla, I get cream in my head. Instantly, I think vanilla, custard, vanilla ice cream, and I don't get that creaminess that I want to be there. But
I too do associate creamy with vanilla quite often. Yeah, yeah. I think this is one when you put it in the glass, you drink it 20 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah. I would be curious if we had some distilled water, you know, just to throw a drop in there, just to bring it down,
bring down that heat a little bit.
Yeah, just to just help open up some of those flavors. It's just...
Yeah, I feel like it's hiding right now behind that heat.
Yeah.
It's hiding. Yeah.
A little peppery on the front end, but yeah.
This will probably be my least favorite from them so far. I guess we kind of agree with a lot of the reviews out there that it's probably not the greatest, but I don't know how much does something like this cost?
$170.
So $170. Is this a $170 experience? I don't think so.
No, and again, maybe it's got to open, and I don't want to be the first to judge based only on the first pour that just happened. As of right now, I would tend to agree. This is not $170. This is maybe an $80 bottle. That, you know, if I was going to buy something intentionally, that would probably be that. Yeah,
this doesn't push me off the wagon of any sort. Because
it's not bad whiskey.
I've had more good stuff from them than I've had bad.
Well, it's not, and
it's not even bad.
It's just confusing, I think.
Yeah, I think it's...
like, I don't know what the point was, right? Like, we recently tried the Penelope cigar batch, or cigar sessions, and, like, we understood it, right? Like, we understood that. And as whiskey people, like, we want to understand, like, an experimental thing, a blend of sorts. Like, what's the point, right? And, like, for this one, it's just, like, I got a lot of spice from the rye.
I get a great sweet nose.
But I'm not pulling, like, flavors from the bourbon that I want to pull. And it's just like, what are we doing here?
I want that nose to match the palate a little bit better. Yeah, for sure.
So, good, not great. It's probably in line with what everybody else said, unfortunately.
It's an interesting experience, but it's not an experience that I want to have right now. Yeah.
Well, good bottle to share with our friends.
There we go. All right.
Well, I'm Brandon.
I'm Zach.
And we're the Bourbon Bros.
Cheers.
Catch you on the next one.